Hi, first graders. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed listening to our song about lines, 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 lines. And I hope it helped spark your memory and you remembered all of our different lines. Can you remember which line goes like this? Shout it out. If you said horizontal, you're correct. Today, I am going to be sharing a story with you by Richard Buckley, and the illustrator of this story is Eric Carle, who is a very famous artist who draws pictures for children's books. We are going to use this story, The Foolish Tortoise, as inspiration for a fun project we are going to begin creating today using lines. So here we go. This is The Foolish Tortoise. It's written by Richard Buckley, and the illustrator, again, is Eric Carle. An illustrator is an artist. This is the title page, The Foolish Tortoise. A tortoise, tired of being slow, impatient to get up and go, took off his large and heavy shell and left it lying where it fell. Hooray, he cried. Now I've been freed. I'll see the world at double speed. Though faster, he was not express, and his protection was far less. What do you think was giving him his protection from other animals? Shout it out. If you said his shell, you're correct. So when he heard a hornet's drone, the tortoise crept between a stone. Oops, beneath a stone. A hungry bird came swooping past. He looked so fierce and flew so fast. The tortoise hid behind some trees and felt quite weak behind the knees. He's probably scared. I don't feel safe. There's too much risk. If only I could be more brisk. He headed for the riverbed. A fish swam up. The tortoise fled. Along his way, our hero went and almost had an accident. A snake with open jaws slid near. The tortoise backed away in fear. A hare, a hound, a horse raced by. So rapidly they seemed to fly. The tortoise gasped, sat goggle-eyed. I'll never be that quick, he sighed. He wandered on. The sun rose high. I wish I had more shade, he cried. A sudden thunderstorm swept in and soaked the tortoise to the skin. The wind rose up, and soon the breeze was bending branches in the trees. The tortoise shivered. Now I'm cold. I wish I wouldn't have been so bold. I think I've lost my urge to roam. I think it's time that I went home. Without my shell, I don't feel right. So when his shell came into sight, he climbed back in and said, good night. What a great story that is. And we are going to use our story about the foolish tortoise to spark our imaginations and create line tortoises of our own. This project is going to take us 2 days. So we are going to get our supplies and get started. You are going to need a white piece of paper. You are also going to need a pencil with an eraser in case you make an oops. You'll also need today a black marker. I think Sharpies are the best, but a Crayola marker works just fine too. So pause your camera, your recording, and go and get your supplies. Press pause. Welcome back. I hope you have all your supplies and you're ready to do this thing with me. Today we are going to put our paper horizontally. That is called a landscape view. Artists say that the paper is landscape. We don't want our paper this way. We want our paper to be this way so we can make a nice big turtle to last and fill up our entire page. Here's my imaginary page on my marker board. And we're going to start with a pencil because if you make a mistake, you can erase it. Just say oops and fix whatever you wanted to fix. I am going to use my dry erase marker so that you can see it on my marker board. We are going to start by making a giant upside down U. Now, when we do that, is that giant? No, I know you know that. We are going to make a giant U that really uses up our entire piece of paper because we want to use all that space that we have. So we're going to make an upside down U. From there, we are going to start at one end and kind of attach it with an arched line. Notice we are using lines to create our turtle. We did a curvy line and another curvy line with a just smaller curve. From there, we're going to go up about an inch right here. You can make a little dot if you need help right there. And we are going to curve out and just copy that same line all the way around like that. And we've got our turtle's shell. It kind of looks like it could be a hat too, but we have our turtle's shell. From there, we are just going to draw a vertical, horizontal, and vertical line, vertical, horizontal, and vertical line. And now we have our tortoise's legs. We're going to make two diagonal lines here to create our tortoise's shell. And now we're going to make a curvy line coming out of here again, a little bit higher than the shell's rim. We're going to go up, curve around, come back down. Again, up, curve around, and back down. And then we for sure want to give our tortoise some eyes and a mouth. The next step, we are going to make some curved horizontal lines. We're going to start at the top and go like this. Ready? Good job. That looks great. Now we're going to start from here and we're going to make some vertical curved lines. Vertical curved lines. Vertical curved lines. Vertical curved lines. And our turtle looks fantastic. Hold yours up to show me. That's great. Yes, that's great. What you are going to do next is take your black marker and trace over all of your penciled lines so that when you are done, your turtle is on a white piece of paper and he's outlined nice and boldly in black marker. That is all we are doing today. So when you have finished that step, put it down. Don't go any further. When we get together for our next class, we will be adding line designs to our turtle and then adding color. So when you have finished adding just your bold black lines today, stop. You've done everything that you need to do today. I am so excited for us to continue this project, and I look forward to creating amazing line design tortoises with you next time. Bye, guys. See you soon.